We are back at it again here with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. Here we are with the SPY doing a full transition after hitting a rip area yesterday to the dip area and continuing to hit dip area territory in today's volatility. Now, in today's volatility, our SPY bot at 12 p.m. sent out a bear indicator, and from that moment forward, outflows crossed the midpoint to the downside. Pure weakness there on 42 vision, and put options went up 200% plus within an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots, and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. So here we are with the SPY fighting to hold support here above 385, as we mentioned in yesterday's video. But before we break it all down, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity that was mentioned this morning over at the Discord. So the home run of the day was spectacular and beyond expectations. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on and receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to our Discord, getting connected over to our bots, and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So the home run of the day was from our Tesla bot. Our Tesla bot sent out a bull indicator at 10:10 a.m. And from that moment forward, inflows crossed the midpoint to the upside, full strength there on 42 vision, and call options went up 150% plus within an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the Discord, getting connected over to our bots. We look forward to having you join us, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. Let's jump into these charts. So here we are with the SPY doing a full transition from the rip area to the dip area yesterday and continuing into the dip area today after the dip area that it hit here at around 396, and it bounced up to the rip area at 400 to 401 on yesterday's trading day. Now, if this is your first time coming across the channel, this is 42 vision, which allows us to see the dips from the rips to the dips, and where the strength and weakness lies within the charts. And we also use our bull and bear indicators and inflow versus outflow as an extra layer of confirmation, which I'm going to pull up here and you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow indicator, which adds that extra layer of confirmation and gives us that edge within the volatility. So here we are with the SPY, the SP 500 index under a bear indicator since yesterday, up here at around 398, and also having the outflows cross to some of the highest levels that we've seen in several days and weeks. And it hit lows here of minus 8.5 in yesterday's trading day, and today it reached close to that at around minus 8.04 in today's second half of a pullback towards 385, guys. So we talked about how 390 was critical. You could see the battle there in that area of volatility and inflows trying to pick up at that time, but the bear indicator continued to have strength, and not just that, but also in the volatility of the 15-minute, we could see here how much chop has happened, but the outflows were dominating all day, guys. All this chop in battle below the midpoint, and you could see the bears taking over in the second half of the day and throughout the whole day, if you really think about it, because any push up was quickly rejected, like the one in the pre-market and the one in the middle of the day, because the outflows dominated within the volatility, guys. And we broke through 390, 387, and 385, and it's fighting to stay above it here in the second half. And what I find interesting is that inflows are trying to pick up to head towards the midpoint. It's going to be critical for them to head towards it, but not only that, cross through it on the 30-minute and on the 15-minute. It's getting close, but they need to cross. So we're going to talk about what it is I would watch going into next week. So the first thing here on the SPY, the S&P 500 index, I would look at the 1 hour here as it's trying to bring itself back up after hitting lows here of -11. Again, one of the highest levels that we've seen in several months and weeks, guys. Something to keep in mind, and we're bouncing off of it, and inflows are trying to pick up. Now, this bear indicator that popped up at 404 has been dominating over the chart, and a full transition from the rip area to the dip area has been hit, and a continuation after it tried going dark green and going ahead and transitioning back down into the dip area again, which is where we're at today, right? Down here in the 380s, and inflows trying to pick up, but the outflows are still dominating as we're below it. So I'm going to be watching going into next week. Could these inflows continue to pick up and try to reflect that strength into the chart as they go closer to the midpoint? Now, within the volatility on the 15-minute, we want to be aware of the fact that it's pretty close, and it's been fighting all day today to get towards that midpoint, right? The closest that it got was -0.52, and currently it's sitting at -1.77. So I'm going to be watching, could these inflows start going upwards, cross the midpoint, start reflecting that strength into the chart, and possibly cancel this bear indicator that popped up at around 389 with a possible bull indicator in the process within the volatility, guys. That's going to be crucial. That's going to be critical. And on the 5-minute, things were much more volatile throughout the day, and here we are in the after hours trying to fight above the midpoint and under a bull indicator. We want to see that roll over into the 15-minute, and if it rolls over into the 15-minute, see it roll over into the 30-minute, guys. That is going to be crucial. And the key levels I'm watching to the upside and to the downside, well, the first support is 385, then below that is 382 to 380 area, and below 380 goes 378 to 375. Those are the key levels I'm watching to the downside if these outflows continue to dominate. Now, if we can get these inflows to pick back up, possibly even cross the midpoint on the 15-minute as well, and on the 30-minute, and cancel these bear indicators, the first resistance level I'm watching, if this strength can reflect into the chart, is 390, guys. 390 is where the rejection happened here in the middle of the day, and where it was fighting to fight itself back up as well. And then above 390 is 393, and above 393 comes the 398 area, and then 400. Those are the key levels I'm watching to the upside, guys. It's going to be crucial to pay close attention how these inflows react. Could they go higher? They're fighting to get closer to the midpoint on the lower time frames. We want the 30-minute. Here you see it live as I'm doing this video, trying to push up. We want to see this get closer, but also start reflecting that strength into the chart, canceling out these bear indicators with possible bull indicators. As always, guys, these are the levels I'm watching. I'm going to watch these bull and bear indicators and inflow versus outflows very carefully. And thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.